I'm Stephanie Vasquez, and my big bro Pan couldn't be here today. Our recording software screwed up, but we salvaged the Twitch recording since we record live. It sounds worse than usual, but you can still hear it, so here it is. It's funny, I swear.
We're always in our clubhouse getting high. Super fuckers! Everybody wishes we would die. Super fuckers! Here we come like a bomb. Everybody fucking run and hide.
I guess I'll just hand it over to like Stephanie, and they'll
Please don't.
them will do the thing, the podcast. So
You don't have to say they them together. You
Thanks, big bro.
shut the fuck. Stephanie, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, what did I do?
You're literally the biggest waste of fucking space on the planet, Stephanie.
I'm here to host the podcast. The podcast can't go on without me. Pan gave me permission to do it.
Stephanie, literally, if I could, I would stomp on your penis, but there is literally not enough penis to stomp on. You're pathetic. You're sad. You're terrible.
Oh no! Please
deserve
don't
to
insult my small dick humiliation fetish. Oh no!
That's not even. That's not even. That's not even the correct. That's not even how it works.
Please don't insult my small dick.
You sound like Mickey Mouse. You know you sound like Stephanie.
Oh man!
Don't sound like
a tiny dick.
Oh, you have a tiny dick.
This is how I normally sound.
What have they no sex? What have they no sex?
We gotta introduce the podcast. Hang on. Hang on.
Goofy fucks my wife.
No, he doesn't.
He fucks my wife.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking whore.
Jesus fucking.
Did you just call me a whore?
Yes, you fucking heard me, you dumb fucking bitch.
How dare you?
Yeah,
So-
fucking how dare I.
So,
Stephanie, you show up to MomoCon. I swear to fucking God, if you show up, we're gonna fight.
So any
You lip dick loser.
Oh man,
anyway.
it's too short to be limp.
This is oh my god. This is the Pizza Party podcast.
It's the Pizza Party podcast. I'm Stephanie Vasquez, and I'm filling in for Penn because he's busy. He's playing Turok Dinosaur Hunter.
Oh my fucking god.
It's me, Penn. It's me. I mean, Stephanie. Yes, I'm Stephanie.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yay.
I'm Nolan, I guess. We decided not to have a guest this time after we asked everybody, and then everybody was like, I don't know. And then when we decided we weren't going to have one, they all said, actually, yes. It's like legit when like you ask somebody, hey, do you want this ball?
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, I don't want the ball.
Oh.
And then you like start playing with it, and they're like, I want the ball.
And then, so after people started popping up to be like, hey, we'll be on the podcast, we chose this.
Yes.
We chose Stephanie and your two favorite members.
Yeah.
Yay.
And by two
Stephanie.
favorite, we mean least favorite. We know it. We've seen the threads. You're welcome.
Well, we have some news that we can talk about. Oh, Pan's got a new video coming up. It's gonna be of Love, Death, and Robots. We can talk about that.
No.
Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix. It's really
Whatever
great.
whatever involves you talking the least.
Oh, no.
I'm fine
What
with.
did I do? What did I do wrong?
You're literally just setting me up to like humiliate you, and I'm probably giving you a boner.
Stop being so tsundere.
I'm not tsundere at all.
Yes.
I don't even secretly like you. I just legit think you're fucking annoying.
What did I fucking do? You're like the girls at school.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You didn't do nothing.
hey, I'm back. Thanks, Stephanie.
You're welcome, Pan.
I'm sorry.
We got some news.
What's the news?
Unless everyone wants Stephanie back, go ahead.
No!
No, please. No.
What did they them do to you, asshole?
Oh, shut the Oh, Craig left.
Craig left? He's like, he couldn't handle it. You broke the bot that records our podcast.
Hello.
Now recording.
Oh, we're back. Oh, we're recording now. Yes. Hey,
All right.
our recording bot was like, yeah, I'm tired of this BS and just fucking abandoned us.
Yeah. So,
How wonderful.
Speaking of being abandoned, there was this girl at school. Her name's Cindy. She wore a Ruby Gloom t-shirt and she stopped talking to me for some reason. I don't know why that is.
okay. Also, Cartoon
Try and have
Gamer and RoboBuddies just fucking bombed on us.
Yeah,
What?
they're here. We have a guest apparently, and I don't have to draw new icons.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you do, Pan.
You have to draw Izzy's new icon because
Oh.
Should
You know
I
what? Okay, so can I add a friend in too?
oh my
Oh,
god, you know what? Fine. Dude, everybody comes in. Everybody's on. Everybody's on the fucking show. Just add Steve.
Everyone is here.
Steve from Steve from Hickory Tavern down the street. You can come here. Okay. No. Fucking.
Oh,
Shut up!
Justice.
Shut the fuck up, you bee!
Amanda Wynn Lee, the voice of Ray from the original Evangelion dub, she's in too. You know what? Mickey Mouse, he could join in too. Everybody just fucking come in. Just come here. I don't give a fuck.
So who are you people? I'm Stephanie.
When you add everyone, the fuck were you expecting?
Yeah, well, you guys were all wishy-washy like, guys, I don't know if I
I
want to be on
said
the show.
fine, and then I asked if I could hop in, and I didn't get a response, so I thought, fuck it.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
fine.
I suppose.
Fine. In order of who appeared, Robot and then Pikachu. Go.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes. Robo, introduce yourself first, and then
Oh.
Malik will.
Hi, I'm Robo, former cartoon reviewer, current
Oh.
Sonic artist. Not officially, I just draw shit. So, fuck it.
Mhm.
You can follow my webcomic, Night of the Wear Things. It's pretty good, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I do commissions on Twitter, and I'm gonna animate someday.
Yes. Fucking Eben. All right. Your
Wait. I have one
What?
more person.
Oh my god. I swear to God, Izzy. I'm this fucking.
You said I could. You said I would say Pan. Play back.
Let the cartoon gamer introduce himself first, and then you can invite your friend, and then we can continue. Christ.
Is that okay? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Go!
Wait. Malik. How do you pronounce your name again?
Malik.
Malik. Okay, so no one was right. I said it wrong. I felt bad, and I wanted to verify.
I actually love my friends.
I do. Okay, don't. Okay, he's mine. He's my favorite.
Izzy.
I claim him.
Izzy.
I might not have pronounced his name.
I'm currently hugging Malik right now, giving him a little,
thank
little
you.
smooch. Mwah. There, see?
Thank you.
I'm rubbing on his chest.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
Malik,
He likes me more.
Malik is just
Brother.
like getting manhandled right now, so that's canonical. Malik, introduce yourself before we continue any further.
Okay, so my name is Malik. I'm the cartoon gamer. You may or may not be aware of me. I do reviews, countdowns, video games, cartoons. I do art, and some people don't like my voice, but I don't care.
Oh.
Your voice
I
is
will
fucking
fight them.
precious.
That's
Yeah.
I actually, I legitimately, you're like one of my favorite voices.
Aw.
Very
love-
distinct.
I
Like
love
you
Malik.
sound like Luffy from the Singapore dub of One Piece.
That's
Oh.
how we
love it.
first
It's very
connected.
specific.
That is very specific.
Chuck
We also-
Jones, Chuck Powers, I think.
We also have another person. It keeps piling on. Who are you,
Cool.
dear friend?
Hi, I'm Bobdunga. Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing in here?
Wait, who are
He's
you?
my-
It's Malik.
Well, oh shit! Oh,
What?
Ah, you made it.
Who is
It's
this?
a pizza party podcast reunion.
we know
Flying
each other.
barnacles?
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
remember the last time when I had a reunion with Gary and then Pan cut me off and said I was boring?
I don't know
just
what's going on. Who's Bobdunga?
Yeah, Dodongo.
Oh,
yeah.
It's my internet wife, okay?
Yeah, I'm Izzy's internet wife. I also make videos about 90s nostalgia and
Yee.
early PlayStation games and stuff.
Yee.
Ooh.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah,
Oh,
same.
thank you.
Yes,
Send-
please do.
Send me a link,
Yeah.
somebody. I'm using my
Oh.
octopus head scratcher right now. If that's
Yeah.
what you guys hear.
By the way, hey Pan,
What?
you have to draw someone now.
Oh.
Izzy or I could draw it for you, but
Fun.
you're so anal retentive about it.
Oh, but
I-
Bobdunga, what for someone who hasn't seen your videos? What video would you recommend them watching?
I highly recommend my DVD games video where I look at a bunch of random DVD games.
Oh wait, I think I think I know who
Oh,
you
that
are
sounds
now.
good.
'Cause I've
Oh,
seen
wow.
seen a video like that. And I think I know who you are. Yes.
Yeah, there's like only
I-
one right now.
You talking about like when there's like a DVD release and they stick a game on it, or like
Yeah.
oh, that sounds
He-
good. I
Like
gotta
here's
check
Spy
that out.
Kid.
The Grinch
Okay.
DVD menu game.
Timon and
Yeah.
Lion King
Pumbaa.
1.5 had this weird one that like really scared me for some reason, even though it wasn't scary.
Oh,
Does-
was it the Disney Park one where it's
It
like you're
was the
inside an
Disney
interactive
Park one.
Yeah, that was. Ugh.
And then they all die at the end.
Does anyone remember the what's it called the Final Destination? I think 3 DVD where the one that takes place in the theme park, and it's like a choose your own adventure, except the choices in this DVD game mean fucking nothing.
So it's like a David Cage game.
Even less interactive. It's just like, hey, are they gonna pick heads or tails? Tails, and it has no effect on anything besides that little thing. Like, it's so useless.
It reminds me of the Minecraft story mode game that was ported to Netflix. Me and my roommate me and Spo played it, and if you can believe it, they made it worse.
Oh wow!
I can believe that.
You don't even move or do anything. You just click prompts at certain points, and they even remove certain choices and dialogue paths. So it's like you have even less choices than you did before.
Wow,
That's great.
It's very cool. Very
Good.
cool.
So
Great.
terrible. Speaking of choose your own adventure things, anyone ever play Late Shift? It's on the Switch now, but it's a live action movie game where, it's kind of like that one Netflix Vandersnatch, yeah, that's it.
I've seen a Snatch.
I just bought Until Dawn. Is it similar to that?
Until Dawn, I don't know what that is.
Until Dawn is like a it's basically like
interactive horror movie.
It's an interactive horror movie. It's like Heavy Rain, basically.
Oh,
except apparently it's good.
If Heavy Rain knew how to game.
Yeah.
Since we also have somebody who does 90s nostalgia, has anybody heard of Hypnospace Outlaw?
Hypnospace
No.
Outlaw?
No.
It's Vinny from Vinesauce, who I want on the podcast, by the way. Vinny, come on.
Call our
Vinny.
people.
Yeah, I'm our people.
Oh,
Me.
yes, I know Hypnospace Outlaw. I saw Nitro Rad make a video on it. It's basically you're exploring
Nitro Rad, come on too, please. Nitro Rad.
Yeah,
I've tried reaching out to him. He doesn't respond. It makes me sad.
Hypnospace Outlaw is basically like you explore a virtual 90s internet, and it's a very vaporwave, and you have to solve mysteries and report things that are illegal. It's pretty strange.
Yeah, that fit right on your channel, Bobdunga.
Yeah.
Bobdunga.
Dodongos.
Great.
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos.
I can't wait to bomb my math test.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
But first, this video is sponsored by Kitsu, who paid $100 on Patreon to get us to MomoCon. They want to promote their art. Be sure to check out the links below to check out or buy their art. It's colorful and full of pitch black shading, that sort of style, that style. It looks really nice. Follow them on Twitter or whatever. Links below to their stuff.
We now return to the Transformers.
Wait to bomb some Dodongos.
I can't wait to bomb my math test.
Don't get me started on the CDI references, people. I won't stop.
Hey, Malik, what's for dinner?
Octorok.
No.
I'll grab my stuff.
No.
Toast.
Jesus.
Where's the princess?
Looks are deceiving when Koopas are involved.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, actually, I remember early.
Me.
I remember for the
Good.
longest. I remember for the longest time, like only the low quality versions of the CDI shows were on YouTube, and it was the ones that had like Quebec.com on the bottom corner, and everyone talked like, you know what they say, all toast is toast. And the actual games weren't that bad when somebody uploaded like an HD version.
I still go back to that version. It's still on YouTube, and just to hear, "Hey, you, get off my cloud!"
Yeah. Do it.
It's been one of those days.
Oh yeah, that's relatable.
Maybe there's a switch in one of the rooms. Remind me to check.
This is a disaster.
Closed instruction book.
So do you guys want to talk about the news?
Dora movie! Dora movie! Dora movie!
Dora! Dora!
Come on, Dora! All right!
Dora
Oh
the
my god.
Explorer. That's
I
fucking
was, you
happening.
know what? I expected that to be like some weird kind of Michael Bay, like it honestly didn't look like what I thought it was gonna be like, and I
looks
might just
fucking-
watch it.
It looks fucking rad. I don't give a shit. It looks better than
I
what the
know.
Sonic movie is churning out.
I don't care if Boots doesn't have any boots.
Yeah.
Then why is he called Boots?
He'll probably get boots. Maybe
Swipe-
he was
Yeah.
born in a boot.
Yeah, he was
Maybe that's
born
where
in a
Dora
boot. That's
finds
my
him.
that's my theory. Also, people say Swiper isn't in the trailer. That's not true. He is in ink and carvings, which just goes to show that he's important to the lore of the Lost City of Gold. Fuck
He's
you.
coming.
You guys are Dora fans. You guys are like not following Dora's advice and looking for the clues. Fuck you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so first of all, I know plenty of people that named their cats Boots, and they had nothing to do with boots.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's like a thing that has to happen. And second of all, I want to know if there's like an enchanted map somewhere where it has a face that's like made of
The map.
lines.
The map.
You know what would be so cool if this like movie came out maybe like in 2001? Wouldn't that be really sick if they did like some Spy Kids stuff where they had like an interactive map and stuff? And,
What
like,
if they
would-
had a Dora ARG? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
you have
God.
to solve the fucking mystery. It's like
get your-
7.
How? Okay, first of all, I want a crossover between this and the Kim Possible live action movie, even though the Kim Possible one was bad.
Oh,
It's the same thing.
yeah. I mean, when I saw the trailer to that Dora thing, and I was just both confused but laughing somewhat. It was like confused, uncomfortable laughter from what I felt. Like, what is this? What's happening? Why is she? What? And somebody messaged me saying this is kind of like the Wild Thornberrys movie where Dora goes to high school, and then they're like, "Yeah, you're out of high school. Go back to the jungle." I guess. Like, what's the point of the high school thing if it's just gonna, why is that there?
Establishment of the real world. It's step one of the hero's journey. They gotta hit those beats.
Yeah.
Also, Dora needs to be separated from her parents because if she was with her parents, they wouldn't have gotten into the situation in the first place. So, Dora's just too OP. She literally hides a knife.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's gonna be like the Scooby Doo live action movie. Maybe I'm not sure what the tone is. I guess
The tone is an adventure movie starring a strong, independent female lead who doesn't need to state it. She's just here to have a fucking good time.
Feminism is at it again. It needs to be taken down.
Feminism is at its best when they don't point out that it's feminist, okay? Like, listen, I'm all for Dora being a feminist movie. Like, Dora's competent. She knows what to do. She's fucking rad. I love Dora. I used to love Dora, okay? Like, I used to, like, watch Dora, like, when I was younger.
Yeah.
Fucking, y'all don't at me on this shit. Dora was fucking rad.
I'm honestly way more excited for this movie than I've been for like any Tomb Raider film.
yeah. Who cares about Tomb Raider?
Make a Dora Tomb Raider game, Crystal Dynamics, please.
Oh, that would be so good. I want this.
Okay, no, not Crystal Dynamics,
Or
because
just make
then,
a
like,
mod for the first Tomb Raider where you play as Dora.
but then Dora would be, like, getting fucking, like,
Oh, like a
stabbed and,
humorous
like,
game.
I know, that's what would make it so funny.
No.
Like wandering through fucking filthy
Yeah.
water with like an arrow in her side.
yeah, no, it was rhubarb.
I legitimately can't comprehend the idea that I'm legitimately excited about Dora the Explorer.
Why
Like,
not?
because I didn't watch it as a kid. So, like, I have no like nostalgic attachment.
Nah.
But
Fucking
like
Dora.
seeing, what's that?
Fucking love Dora.
Me too.
But it's amazing that like the trailer is super self-aware. It's tongue in cheek, and it kind of reminds me a little bit. Besides the fact that it's self-aware, it reminds me a lot of how like all the kids movies when we were kids were more adult, like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I agree.
Like-
It feels the same. It feels like a throwback
Like,
to
I kind of want to
Unintentional.
see her like stab somebody, and then be like, "We did it!
Whoa.
We did it!"
Boots does it.
Oh.
Boots gets to shiv a guy.
She throws like some kind of ball on a rope into the guy's fucking face and knocks him out. And I'm like,
Clubs him to death with backpack.
yeah. Also, I love how Dora pulls out a knife. Oh, look, Dora brought a knife to the fucking field trip. Good.
Yeah, so casual.
Dora would. You know she would. That's just good characterization.
Y'all, honestly.
Is the old show still running?
No.
In Canada it is.
Okay, because I'm like
running as in making new episodes?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
They did a spin-off with Dora in high school, so it's like a combination of the two.
Oh, God.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that. I hated it.
Oh, so does this cover all grown up territory?
It covers all the bases. You like Diego, he's in here. You like the original Dora, you like the high school Dora, it's all in here. Everything is here. It's the ultimate Dora movie.
Everyone's
When are we
here.
You think we're gonna have a crossover with Ni Hao Kowlin, whatever that girl?
Kailan.
Ni Hao Kailan, you fucking racist.
You know what I mean? The Chinese the Asian Dora.
Ooh.
Oh,
hang on. No, wait. No.
Pan's literally that one vine. Not to be racist, but Asian people.
What did I say wrong?
I'm like imagining Nolan like pulling a fucking chain out of his backpack and like snapping it. Like, what did you fucking say about Dora?
I was at my shitty Walmart and they still had like PS2 copies of the Ni Hao Kowlin video game and also stuff like Quake Wars on PS3 still for $60. A bunch of like Jeopardy video games on the Wii, like a whole pile of them. It's just like no one has touched this place in years. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Did I say something bad?
No.
Someone here is offended.
Well, I mean, I honestly, you could say something really racist, but like, I'd find the Stephanie things way more offensive in all honesty.
That is fact. Like, I can't think of anything worse than that.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm sick from school, I just watch Dora. Movie has nothing to do with this.
Oh my god, okay. Also, Bobdunga, Pan likes to roleplay. Just ignore it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Quality cringe.
I hate having to tell like new guests that Pan does this. Like, it's honest.
The initiation process.
It's not only the initiation process, but if they're like relatively normal people, like Defunctland was, and I have to explain to them what this is, it makes me feel so uncomfortable.
He's got like Pan on a leash, like when you take your kids to the park, and he's like, "Oh yeah, he bites. Just."
Honestly, like I loved Defunctland so much, I was like kind of intimidated because he's probably arguably the most respectful guest we've had. Yet, I had to explain to him, Pan likes to roleplay as his twin sisters. And I honestly I think Nicholas also got in on it too. She was also pissed.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like her. Classic.
But speaking of Pizza Party canon, according to the wiki, I'm supposed to be dead, so...
Well, I've died.
Tired to go to Itchy and Scratchy Land.
When are they going to get to the fireworks factory?
So, like, if anyone's wondering how I'm back, they found my Digi-Egg.
Actually, Malik used the Necronomicon.
I used the what?
The Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead.
What on earth is that?
It's a
I don't think I
collectible.
learned that in school.
Malik, do you believe in the satanic arts, yes or no?
Did they talk about that in CCD?
Is that a trick question?
Yeah. Do they talk about the satanic arts in CCD? Malik, answer the fucking question right now.
I think you're trying to trick me.
Which version of D&D is that for?
Actually, when I was serving somebody a couple days ago, they had the 5th edition of D&D on their table, and I was like, hey.
Here's the real question.
Yeah.
What stage of Digimon is Robo?
What's the worst
Champion,
one?
rookie, baby, fresh?
Well, she once did YouTube for a profession, and then she stepped back from that, so is that like a Digi...
Why are you talking like she's not here? She could answer it herself.
Yes,
Robo.
I'm having the time of my life. I'd say that I digivolved to be done with that shit. So
Did you hear? Did you see that coming?
Well, Robo, as we all know, unless you're a YouTuber, you are nothing, according to the immortal words of commenters on the internet and Monkey Jones. So,
Monkey cheese.
Monkey Jones, Monkey Cheese, Monkey Com, Monkey Coon.
All right, then consider me on the same level as Ash's Pikachu. I just don't evolve because fuck it. No other reason.
Don't get me started on that. Please don't get me started on that.
Actually, guys, let's get started on that. I want to hear Malik. I want to hear Malik's hot take.
I want to hear this hot take.
Come
Serve
on,
it
Malik.
up, boy.
Serve it up,
What?
Malik.
Fresh.
Ash's Pikachu chose not to evolve.
Yeah.
But that's basically the whole thing. And like 10 years later, Ash still has the Thunderstone just in case Pikachu changed his mind. But then
Does he?
Pikachu,
Is that canon?
and like it showed up again in Diamond and Pearl. But then it was like just in case he changed his mind. But then Pikachu reaffirmed it, and then Team Rocket took the Thunderstone and sold it for cash.
Damn.
do you think that kind of feels almost like I mean, this is a weird comparison, but it feels like when a parent finds out their kid comes out as gay or trans, they're like, I hope they change their mind. I'm just gonna keep this around. I'm calling Ash a
Say
bigot.
that.
That's my dad.
Holding out hope.
I'm not laughing at that.
No, Malik, you can. It's okay. I love you. Come here.
I won't though.
Mwah. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Charming.
I am very charming. One time, I was sick in the bathroom for 2 hours.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, that's how
Oh,
charming.
okay. If we're gonna talk about bathroom talk, is it
Oh, no.
weird to talk about when you poop with partners?
What?
Well,
Shut up.
I mean, sometimes at work I have to share, like, when I use the bathroom, because otherwise, like, people are wondering where the fuck did Nolan go, and I'm like, I was in the bathroom, and they were like, oh, okay. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's that.
So I was playing Turok. Does anyone know how to find the third key in the ruins level? Please email me how to find the third key in the ruins level, please.
Please email me. This hot
Where
soap.
is Wizard Hut?
Game
Please
is
message
very
me in this web zone if
hard.
you know how to get out of this situation in Turok.
This Jeep keeps running me over. It's not nice. Yeah.
Okay, so
Dora the Explorer Dora. So what other Nick Jr. shows should there be? I was like, I remember someone saying
Yo,
there should be like, oh god, what would that even be in like a theatrical quality? What's that?
You ever see the Oogie Loves?
Oh, the biggest fucking box office bomb ever.
How
Yes.
dare you diss Gabba Gabba like that?
I know,
You just don't get it. You just
By
don't
the
understand.
I
So,
always
wait,
thought
what about-
the black guy on Yo Gabba Gabba looked like Donald Glover.
You fucking racist.
Oh, shut the fuck. Hey, Pan, how's it like throwing fucking stones in your glass house, idiot?
Shut up. Shut up.
Also, Bobdunga, if you are black, then who is that in your profile?
I am mixed race.
Gasp.
Interracial?
One of the legendary interracials.
Oh, multiple racial birthday card. Wow.
It's a shiny black person.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What
That
the
was
fuck?
y'all know that joke was funny. Don't at me.
Malik, we have to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Run away with
This became the podcast equivalent of Get Out.
Malik, I compared you to a Pokemon. You should be
Out.
Let's just get out of here.
Moms are turning their babies' umbilical cords into jewelry. That's newsworthy.
Someone in the comment section, because someone in the comment section said she's a dull type.
No.
Hey guys, this is a very good conversation that I spearheaded. Sorry.
Wrong.
So anyway,
Cuphead's coming to the Switch. Who's excited?
Cuphead.
Halo and Microsoft just said, "Hey Nintendo, here's our games. We don't give a shit. We gave up."
What if once they port Halo to Switch,
Yes.
it's over.
Yes,
done.
I can't wait for that. I can see that, like Halo 1, but it's not even the remastered version, it's just the old version.
Also, Pan, they're porting it to PC, so you better hurry and get that gamer PC up and running.
I need it on Switch so I can have it on the go.
Yeah, but PCs have mods. You could literally mod Pan Pizza into Halo if you so chose to.
It's a first-person game. All I'll be able to see is my own hands.
Yeah, exactly.
I see my own hands in real life. I don't need that.
Yeah, like when you masturbate.
I don't look at my hand when I'm doing that. That's weird.
Usually my eyes are closed or they roll into the back of my head.
Yeah.
When I do that.
I'm on my phone. I like to lay down.
Or I just have my stock file of photos and of things. Just
I like to read.
Everybody who's 18 and over, please comment how you masturbate below.
No.
Oh no.
Listen, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand, okay?
I don't think I do.
So the thing about Cuphead coming to the Switch is that with it being Microsoft pushing for it, I don't know if it just didn't sell well enough. They need to make their money.
Yeah.
But the possibility of them either remaking Banjo-Kazooie or porting over Banjo-Kazooie HD, it's possible.
I think it's going to get ported, and we're pretty much all but confirmed that Banjo's going to be in Smash Ultimate at some point.
Maybe.
I want it so bad.
It's going to happen.
I've heard
I
things.
want it.
I've heard
You've heard
things.
things?
They just have to reskin Duck Hunt.
I've seen rumors that people are saying like Rare Replay on Xbox on Switch with the Donkey Kong games on it, which would be really cool.
Oh, yes. Oh, that'd be so great if they just.
Did you just come?
Yeah.
But I love Donkey Schlong.
It'd be like that.
But look, guys, if there's a bigger chance that we can have GoldenEye back. All we have to do is worry about the movie license and Pierce Brosnan's likeness, and then MGM, and then I think Universal or whoever. Whoever's mixed up in the Bond license.
Only one down, 5 more to go.
Yes.
Didn't they remake that already?
They did.
They tried, but they couldn't release it, so it's just locked in
the Xbox Live version. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were hyping it up too. GoldenEye's come. Also, GoldenEye, doesn't it play like shit in comparison to what's out today?
I mean, yeah. What's pretty shitty. I mean, I love GoldenEye. I play it a lot and obsessed with it, but yeah, it runs at 10 frames per second and stuff, so it's kind of hard to get back into.
But the Pioneer, it was a Pioneer.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't rag on it.
Well, the horse and buggy was a pioneer of transportation, and I'm not gonna go to work on that thing.
But
you appreciate that.
Ride those babies for miles.
And it's in great shape.
And then also, Nintendo gave the rights to make a Zelda Necromancer game. That's just insane.
That's crazy.
Oh, I thought they were just being added as
rad.
characters. It's like a whole.
No, it is a new Hyrule Zelda game that just happens to be in the style of Necromancers, made by the people that did the Night of the Necromancers or whatever it's called.
Cool.
Yeah,
which means Waluigi.
You can bomb the dongos.
That Waluigi fan game that could be real.
Finally.
Yeah.
Remember that it was a super popular Super Mario fan game forum game where Waluigi's psychic. It was actually really good.
But I think I'm just more excited about all the potential that's happening with the Nintendo console, because while the Switch might be the most powerful thing possible, it feels like Nintendo's doing so much right as far as working with indie developers. We're getting games and characters in Smash and on the console that you wouldn't really expect.
Yeah.
It feels like a golden age of Nintendo or a renaissance.
So when will it all go wrong?
Next week.
Well, I mean, it happened. Look, it's a back and forth thing. The Wii was a massive success, and then the Wii U was awful. Now the Switch is amazing, so it'll balance out. We'll wait for Switch 2.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be a shit ton of Switch shovelware. Just you wait.
Yeah, there kind of already is. I mean, the problem with the Switch is that it's not as powerful as the other consoles. They ported certain games on here, and it's just not optimized very well. It has long ass loading screens, but look, it's portable. You look at Mortal Kombat on Game Boy, on the original Game Boy, and it's hey, portable gaming is a lot better than it was back then. So
And there's already a couple of shitty mobile games that are in the Switch store. So
there's a lot of really bad games on the Switch store.
somebody that's just the same thing, like fantasy farming. sci-fi farming, whatever it was called, where it's like obviously the same game, like reskinned like 5 times.
Yeah.
I've considered buying a couple of the really shitty looking games for 50 cents because they're on sale right now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it could be entertaining enough for 50 cents.
I mean, I paid for some of them, and I'm like, yep, that was worth 50 cents or maybe less. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So,
What do you guys think
But hey-
about the new Google?
wait, let me just say,
Console.
like, since Xbox is porting stuff over, maybe we'll get Kakuto Kojin, Back Alley Brutal on Switch, the classic Xbox fighting game that was banned for containing prayers from the Islamic chants. Yeah, Kakuto Kojin, Back Alley Brutal. A great game. No, it's not really, but it's Kakuto Kojin and has no other claims to fame besides being that one game that was banned.
When are we gonna get a Ninja Bread Man port? That's what I want.
Yes!
Not your man. Also,
Calm down, Nolan.
talking about the Google console, because I do want to talk about that. Apparently, it's going to stream 20 gigabytes per hour.
Is that good or bad?
Depends on your internet connection.
Yeah,
That's hefty.
Yeah, unless you're a hefty boy.
Oh.
Okay, to if you're say streaming on your phone, which is an option, and you're not on Wi-Fi, most people's data plans is like a gig. So within an hour, you're over a year and a half.
Yeah.
So that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Also, the idea of having exclusively digital games just sounds awful. I mean, look at like you referenced Scott Pilgrim a lot, but that's kind of the best example.
I mean,
Licensing.
look, was the Scott Pilgrim game all that great? You walked at like two centimeters.
It was really
per hour.
fucking good. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
how dare you? Okay, do not
still
even
have
prestige the name.
Look, I played the demo years ago, and I was like, "Wow, you walk fucking slow." I know you upgrade and you have a dash button, but by default, who walks like this? This is stupid.
I still have it on my PS3.
Same here, man. We'll play.
Let's all go
sometime.
over their places. Hey, Nolan, I'm coming over.
I
I
know,
want to play.
Absolutely. Please, I'm so fucking lonely.
You live with Spo.
He's literally my only friend here.
I like Turtles in Time because you can actually walk and run at a good speed.
My toes, my toes.
Oh God.
Let's cook show.
Sketch screen says, Pan,
Yeah.
about Turok, did you try the room with
Yeah.
the boulder contraption? Yes or no?
Shit, I guess I did it. I'm currently on level 4. I don't know. But I'm on a. They all look like jungles, so I'm on that level. I'm pretty deep in the game. Deep, like you know.
Deep in someone's ass.
Yeah, I can't wait till they port Turok Rage Wars on Switch. It's a shitty game.
But
If someone-
honestly, I'm thinking about that Google console. Do you think it's actually a console, or do you think it's just a streaming service that you have to pay for?
Well, it is a console, but like the draw is the streaming service.
Well, how does the console work? Because if you're able to use it between your TV, your phone, your tablet, and whatever, they didn't. Are they connecting it to your? Like, are you connecting it to your phone to stream on it, or like I said, is it just?
My guess, I don't know for certain, this is just me speculating, is that it's kind of like a central router or something where it broadcasts from it. You know?
Yeah, it's hard to tell, right? Meow.
Yeah.
The controller looks a little bit like uncomfortable from stuff I've seen, but I don't know.
I'm not even convinced this thing exists. I haven't even seen it.
I mean, it's possible that they're just like, yeah, we're gonna do it, and then like it just doesn't happen because that happens all the time.
Remember the Ouya? I barely remember the Ouya.
Remember the Phantom?
Oh, okay. The Ouya, legitimately, because in Indiana, there's a bunch of people I know, because I was going for 3D animation at the time, and so like everyone was super excited about this like console made for developers, and everyone was like trying to like make a game really quickly for it, because you know if the console is popular and it's one of the first games, it has a chance of like taking off. And I just remember that being like a total
Now when people talk about the Ouya, they're like, ooh, yeah.
Oh.
My friend Darren made games for the Ouya at a certain point. I should ask him about that. What's it like programming for dead console?
Oh.
What's it like programming for Dead Spirit trying to get the Shengang Woo?
Oh.
Shengang who?
Get it? Because Ouya sounds like Ouya.
Oh, yeah, you're a fucking riot and a half there, aren't you?
I'm hilarious.
Ouya.
I mean, hilarious is like a very strong word, and I don't know if I'm ready to
Yeah,
make that
and
commitment.
it describes me very succinctly. I'm very funny.
Okay.
I enjoy you.
Thank you. See? You just need like a really high IQ to understand my sense of humor. It's okay if you don't get it, Nolan.
I like you less now.
I haven't seen Rick and Morty yet. I'm
That's
sorry.
understandable.
I was on train to support Robo, and then she made a Rick and Morty reference, and I'm out. Pulling out.
I forgot that was a Rick and Morty thing. Shit.
All right, guys, let's transform and pull out.
There.
Auto
did it.
cocks pull out.
But speaking of, so
Classic.
Microsoft is just giving their shit to Nintendo. Does that mean we're gonna get Darkspore on the Switch?
Oh, yay. Quality.
Interesting proposition there.
I wouldn't mind getting Sea of Thieves, but with it being such an online-based game, I don't really work with a portable console.
Nah.
Yeah, no, Microsoft should be like, hey, Nintendo, you can use our servers, please.
Please just take them. Just take them.
I would love that.
No, legit, fuck Nintendo's servers. Playing Smash is such a crapshoot.
There used to be. I've never
There's
seen.
no servers.
There was like an old legend of like Nintendo servers is just a man in like an outhouse or something, like plugging things in and out of like an outlet at like breakneck speed.
I mean, I'm not saying that's true, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, the thing about the Nintendo Online that's bullshit is that like they don't have servers. Like it's based off whoever has the fastest internet speed in the match. And so like they didn't make dedicated servers, so what the fuck are we paying for?
I have no
like,
idea.
Why are you charging
Got
for this?
NES games that you don't want.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to play
BS.
Balloon Fight for the 56th time.
Yeah.
Actually, they just put in Doki Doki Mario, which you've played 47 times, so stop complaining.
48, but who's counting? Not me.
Apparently us, yeah. Sure.
Hey, wifey, it looked like you're about to say something.
Oh no, I was just gonna comment on like the classic NES games on there.
What do you think?
It's like all the stuff that a lot of people have played before, but like random things sprinkled into there, so it just didn't really seem very appealing.
Nah. Give us my goddamn GameCube games on the go.
Didn't they promise that for the Wii U?
Yes, but then the Wii U failed.
Yeah.
It's not its fault.
Well, because like they don't want to like give us a virtual console with GameCube games because they could just like upscale it and charge $30 per game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just dump all
$30?
that
Don't
shit
you-
on
don't you-
on the Switch store?
Don't you mean 60?
I want to believe they're not that evil.
Literally, they did that throughout the whole. They did that throughout the whole Wii U's life cycle with Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. $60.
Well,
Are they re-releasing Luigi's Haunted Mansion, or is that a new game?
new game.
Oh, okay.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Nintendo's super weird with this stuff because, like, on one hand, they could have just gave us a port of Super Smash Brothers 4, and I think everyone would have been pretty happy with it. And then they're like, we're going to make a new Smash Brothers game based off all the old stuff.
Why not just do like the Smash collection, and it's just all the old Smash games playable on the Switch?
Oh my god, they released Melee on the Switch.
Oh yeah, the greatest fighting game ever.
No, it's not. Shut up.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
That's not a fight. Over 20 unexpected characters in one big brawl. Now that's a fight. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated T for teen.
Yeah, what about fucking Ninja Turtle Smash Up. Took me a while to think of a funny thing to name.
Oh yeah,
Good
Turtle Smash Up.
Good job.
Look, that had like some developers who worked on Brawl, so it was.
Yeah, and it plays just like Brawl, and it could be fun if only it had a roster that wasn't like legit 17% rabid.
Yeah, they it's an Ubisoft game, so they put in Rabbids.
They put in 3 Rabbids. What is okay? Why 3?
Yeah, there's no Bebop or Rocksteady or anything cool. There's just Rabbids.
It's not even like, oh, there's just too many obscure characters and like, no, there were so many like super popular characters they could have put in that game that they just chose not to.
Yeah, good idea at the time, I'm sure.
It was not a good idea.
Nah.
I want to look it up real quick. I want to see what they have character roster wise.
It's just like
What,
Shredder,
Smash Up?
Shredder's
Yeah,
daughter.
It only has 15 characters and 3 of them are just Rabbids.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's just Shredder's goons for like anyone else. And Casey.
Yeah,
and...
so I can probably just name them all for you right now. You got
Splinter Rabbit, Rabbit.
Yeah, Splinter Rabbid. You got the 4 turtles, Rabbid, Turtle Rabbid, Splinter Rabbid. You got the Foot Ninja. I think they put like a Tech Foot Ninja.
No, they put the Fugitoid in this. Of
Yeah,
all
they
the
put the-
characters, the fucking Fugitoid?
Remember when the
he's cool.
Fugitoid fucking kicked ass and blocked everyone? Yeah, remember that?
He's voiced by David Tennant in the 2012 version.
It's, that doesn't have any bearing on
What's
anything.
the Fugitoid again? Is that the Krang guy?
No, but the Crane guy is in this. They apparently, instead of putting fucking Crane in this, they just put Ultramominator or whatever.
Yeah, Ultramominator is in there. Is April playable? I think she is.
Yeah, she's playable.
It's based off that one Turtles, the 2007 movie by Imagi.
Yeah, but then it also has characters that were only in the 2003 show, like Krang
Fugitoid.
and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Fugitoid's that
Fugitoid
robot.
was-
Okay.
And
was
it's
in
got
the
the
show
4
in the
cute
comics.
cats.
Yeah, well, Fugitoid's been in all the versions of Ninja Turtles, so it's still kind of
Well, he
relevant to
wasn't
be
in
in
the
this.
classic one. And
Yeah, he was. There was a whole episode. There was like 2 of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Also, Night Watchers on this, so you could play as both Raphael and
That's
Raphael
right, fucking
in a
Night
can.
Watcher. That should have been like an alternate skin for Raph. Why is it its own character?
Because it's easier.
Oh,
God.
the Fugitoid is a Wii exclusive.
Oh, was that game on consoles other than the Wii? I thought the whole game was a Wii exclusive.
PlayStation 2 and the
Oh.
Wii.
Well, I did
Yeah.
not have the PS2 version.
Yeah, there were just a lot of games that they just had on PS2 that were like, yeah, just port it to the Wii. Whatevs.
I love Smash clones. My personal favorite is there's a Japanese exclusive one where you get to play as both Megatron, Optimus Prime, and the Japanese equivalent of Barbie.
Yo!
Bomberman's in it. It's like a weird
And
clash of
Solid
characters.
Snake. It's a
Astro Havoc.
it's a Konami game.
What's
That's
it
why
called?
I forget what it's called. Shit.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a whiz.
I gotta think
Oh.
of Wii. Okay, well, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of deserved that after we talked about shitting earlier. So
Oh. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
what-
Well, okay. First of all, don't talk shit about talking shit.
What's the next for Smash Brothers? I mean, are they just going to keep upping the roster every game?
No. They've already stated that this is the last time they're gonna have all the characters. Like they're
about that.
it's too difficult because like even because there was a thing that was talking about the mirror that like is the difficulty thing, and like every time they draw something they had to go in, check with the licensed person to get approved if it's okay, and so the hassle of third party characters makes it impossible for them to go back and do this again.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think with Smash, I mean, they would never do this, but part of me wants Smash Brothers to go 3D. You know, a 3D brawl.
No, you have a bad
Sounds like
idea.
a good idea.
That would
Like Anarchy
be
Reigns.
crazy disorienting.
Sakurai better not be
Anarchy
listening
Reigns.
to this in his spare time.
It'd be.
do you honest to
cool.
God think Sakurai has spare time?
I think he's on the verge of death.
Do you think Sakurai cares at all what fans think?
He
Yeah.
might.
He might be a
Just a little-
robot.
He's asked us to stop asking him of things every time he adds something we want. So I think it's time for us to stop.
Mm-hmm.
He also said anime was a mistake.
No, that was Miyazaki.
I know.
Yeah, so 3D brawler inspired by Anarchy Reign. Next Smash.
No, you stop that. No talking.
Guys, okay, first of all, just because you like Power Stone on the Dreamcast doesn't mean other games need to be Power Stone.
Not every game needs to be Power Stone.
It's like being in the 90s, like there's only one way to go and it's 3D. That's our future.
No.
Yeah, that worked great for Earthworm Jim.
I highly disagree with that notion.
Yeah. Remember Bubsy 3D? That's a perfect case 3D should have been canceled.
Remember Mario 64 3D? That's a classic.
Remember Earthworm Jim 3D? Killed him.
Yeah.
All the better. All the better.
Damn. Shit, after there was a terrible joke. Never mind.
Honestly, I mean, like most fighting games just work better when it's on a 2D plane.
No.
And by, I mean,
we got to we gotta break new grounds. We gotta go into the third dimension and do something like Tekken, you know?
Well, they did it, and then they were like, "Oh shit, this is awful," and so all games went back to 2D.
No, we haven't scratched the surface of what fighting games can be.
I mean, does ARMS not count?
Who cares about ARMS? I mean, I care. I was playing it. You know.
No, that came and went so fast.
That's so mean. You guys are so mean.
I think it just got overshadowed by like everything else that was coming out at the time.
Maybe it would sell better if it wasn't $60 and there was more to do.
It felt like Nintendo really wanted to make ARMS esports. Like, it was just strange.
Yeah. How about maybe put a ARMS character in Smash Brothers that isn't an assist trophy so that people get actually attached to the characters?
Yeah, it's weird that they didn't do that.
Well, I mean, like they want to wait
until
it actually has an audience. You know, they don't want to just shove it.
No, that is not true, Pam.
They ain't gonna get an audience. Like the longer it gets from when the game dropped, the audience is going to go down. It's not going to go up.
Hang on. You gotta wait until it's iconic or like look at look at Melee. They didn't put in a Delfino Plaza stage in Melee. You gotta
okay.
Was Sunshine even out yet? Sunshine wasn't even out yet.
Fire Emblem hadn't came out yet, and they put Marth and Roy into it. Well, that particular Fire Emblem. They put those characters in as an advertisement for future version, and now we have a shit ton of Fire Emblem characters.
Yay.
You know what? You're right. Maybe we shouldn't have included an ARMS character, because I'd rather not have a game of Smash Brothers where there's 6 ARMS characters in it.
I mean, hey, you can have Dr. Coil and
Lola Pop. She's cool.
Twin Tail.
Who's Twin Tail? Yes, I want her.
I do love her. She can step on me.
I want to grab her hair and choke myself with it, and I'll die.
What?
They wanted to put an ARMS character in Smash, but they were like, it's kind of too close. Like, when they finished the whole document for Smash Ultimate, ARMS wasn't out yet, and they were like, okay, a little too late.
I mean, I guess
Sakurai said so.
It's kind of hard to play as an ARMS character in Smash, right? Because isn't ARMS... I haven't played it, but isn't the combat a bit slower paced than most fighting games?
It is.
Yeah, but also Duck Hunt was originally a gun game, and they made that one playable.
Master Chief.
They can do anything they want if they really wanted to.
I said I'm not a fan of Ridley at all, but even I was yeah, the he's too big comments are fucking bullshit. You guys are liars.
I mean, I think it's the mass of the character. You know, all the wings and tail. It's a lot of things flying, a lot of moving parts. You know.
I mean, yeah, but a lot of characters have the moving parts. Fucking.
I mean, it's just a big ass character, you know, just wings. Gotta worry about all the.
Yeah,
things.
But you can.
I don't know.
They're completely in charge of development. They can just change the hitbox however they see fit.
Yeah.
Like literally, there are moves where the models clearly connect, but they don't register because the hitboxes are too short.
Oh. Yeah. So I think we can get James Bond in just for GoldenEye and bring back the proximity mine.
Okay.
I'd like to see the proximity mine come back.
Yeah, we can bring
the
back
cloaking
and
device.
the cloaking device
from the video game Top Secret. Yes, my favorite game.
So, is there any other news?
Johnny Test is coming back, baby.
Okay.
Is there any other
blame
news?
you,
Next
Pen.
news.
I blame you.
Next.
I apparently predicted this because, like, if you saw my Johnny Test review, I said there'll come a day where Adventure Time and regular show will end, and Johnny Quest will still go on forever.
I remember that line. That has been burned into my memory since I saw that review. And when I saw the announcement, I was like,
yeah, at first I was
someone's to
wrong.
blame for this.
At first I was
It's your
wrong because, like,
fault.
Adventure Time and
You
regular
did
show
this.
went on longer, and then now Johnny Test is coming back, so now I'm right.
Wait, is this actually going to be a Johnny Test series or be a political PSA against Trump?
Oh man.
It's a series of shorts, from what I have heard.
Okay, come on. We
You
all know
don't
that
have-
Johnny Test would be a Trump supporter. Come on.
Oh.
He looks like one.
I'm just saying that we
Make
should
America
make the
great.
wall. Come on, Dookie. Why do you have to be like that? We can still be friends.
To clarify, another Canadian show, 16, came out with a reunion episode, and it was just a giant PSA to go vote.
Hey, go
60
vote.
I was so
a great
confused.
Canadian show. Like, it was weird to see them like advertising American politics.
Yes,
As a
like,
Yeah.
what in blazes is that?
Well, like I think literally everyone watching it was like, why are they talking about, they know they can't vote, right? They're Canadian. And then at the very end, they were like, hey guys, you're Canadian.
It's like, oh yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
they got outside viewers, on America, so they're thinking ahead.
I
We
mean,
have like
16 was
20
pretty
episodes
popular
that never aired in the
States.
States.
It's like how Woody Woodpecker panders to, like, the Brazilians.
Or Top Cat to the Mexicans.
Top Keck.
Remember when Speedy Gonzalez was removed because Warner Brothers thought he was too offensive, and then everybody in Mexico was like, bring him back or I will
Yeah.
fucking kill you.
Yeah.
We're like, we love him over there. We love him.
We
Just
have
like
2 representations.
the top
We're
three
keeping him.
the top 3 foreign properties Mexico loves: Speedy Gonzalez, The Simpsons, and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Seriously, I remember seeing like big screenings for Dragon Ball Z in Mexico. Like, I mean,
That's
I didn't not personally see them, but like see them exist.
I believe, like, what's called Toei Animation got pissed at Mexico for, like, I think having screenings for the finale of Dragon Ball Super, in, like, theaters, and these were, like, unlicensed.
I mean, it's Mexico though.
Yeah, you can't fucking stop us, motherfucker.
Not only that, but I really don't think it's gonna cut into your bottom line that much.
Why is Toei Animation a bunch of prudes? Like, they hate
Suck in general.
Well,
So-
they own a lot of really really high level properties, and they also like are just they want to make as much money as possible. Then again, like the yen and the peso, I'm pretty sure, and conversion rates are pretty bad.
Oh.
Aren't the is the peso getting better? I know Japan's yen is really low because that's how I get most of my art books. I always shop at Japan. I shop in Japan and I get a proxy address, so they ship through it. Or I used to before I became a poverty-stricken young lad.
Oh.
Don't get a
Yeah,
job.
but
Don't go out.
Toei Animation, like, hates the abridged series. They're like, hey, you guys gotta stop that, and the abridged series is like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Toei just hates everything that's good in the world.
yeah, that's why all their shows look like
Ruins
shit.
Everything that they get in their greasy mitts,
I'll
Yeah,
never forgive them for what they did to One Piece.
or what they did
Me
to
neither.
Precure.
Oh
Rem-
no, that's
rem-
awful what they did to One Piece.
remember that one scene in one of the recent episodes where like Luffy's face like automorphs?
Oh God! Yeah.
I swear,
It's like-
just look up like
Yeah.
any One Piece GIF on like
that was
Tumblr or some
awful.
shit, and you can always identify like 5 things going wrong.
Oh,
Hate it.
I mean, it is kind of Toei's fault, but also just like the fact that One Piece is a weekly series with I think no hiatus means that they have to chug it out constantly. With
One
no...
Piece is one of the biggest properties in
yeah.
all of Japan. They have the money to up the quality. They are choosing not to.
Nah.
I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't
they know
mind.
people will watch anyway.
I
guess.
wouldn't mind so much if they like, because they did some episodes of where they went back and reanimated arcs. If they actually did like hour-long specials instead, or are they half an hour? Are they hour?
Hour.
Yeah.
hour. Okay. If they did like the appropriate length and they just did specials for each arc, I would be much more lenient with it. But like, yeah, just the anime, I can't stand it. I just can't.
They should just do like a One Piece Kai where they reanimate it in concurrence with fucking the actual show. Just do it.
Whatever happened to that live action one? Is that still happening?
Yeah, it is.
Who knows?
No,
Okay.
it's still happening. It showed up on Netflix's list. So yeah.
Did you guys see the live action One Piece commercials for like, I think it's like for job listings or something?
No, I
And
did not.
they got actors to dress up like the cast, but for Chopper they got a real fucking reindeer.
That's actually great. I'll give him points for that.
How does he get paid?
In carrots.
Yeah. they give animal workers treats and food and stuff.
That's not so bad.
And I think they pay the agency that houses and trains them or whatever.
Yeah, so they fucked up One Piece. They're fucking with Dragon Ball. They ruined Precure. Toei sucks.
Let's boycott. Hashtag.
But boycotts never work.
I mean, we could just we could just boycott it because it's bad.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
down
sure.
for that.
Yeah, why not? Okay.
All right, so questions. If anybody has a question, be sure to leave a question in the comments or in the live chat. And be sure to start out with the word question so it's easier to find. And I got a question here from the YouTube, since we should like pay attention to our YouTube commentators. So this YouTube comment says, by Silvero Martinez, question, Pan, why do you hate your old Scooby Doo Zombie Island review? You know, in general, I hate a lot of the reviews I did of movies by themselves for movies that were positive and they didn't spoil anything, because I struggled to find anything to talk about, and I was like, shit, I gotta make this video at least 15 minutes long. And so yeah, so I like doing the every blank movie ever reviews, because I can talk about these things as much as I need to, and then move on to something else when I need more time.
I always liked it in your old reviews when you just do a random music video because you're filling up time.
Oh, that was just for like the Toonami thing. It's like doing.
Well, you did it for Panty and Stocking.
Yeah.
I just like doing that. That's not really for time reasons. Now with the Nut Shack one, where I'm just like, I don't know, that was me filling up time. Yeah. Why does your friend hate me?
Oh, which one?
Well, I don't know what I did wrong. Panty and Stocking.
I'll ask her. Why do you want to beat up Pan?
Why did I?
Yeah, okay. It's a context here. Randomly the other day, this girl I'm talking to just texted me, I'm going to beat up Pan.
Why?
And I'm like, why? And she goes, he reviewed my favorite anime, Panty and Stocking. And then that was the end of the conversation. Something happened and we changed subject, and I never got closure for this. So, and I know she's listening, so I'm expecting a response right now.
Gonna fucking kill me.
Also,
You like it.
Next person's question, Robo, you can pick a question and we'll just go up the list.
Oh, well, I'm not looking at the stream, so.
Oh my god. God damn it. I'll link it. Hold on, in recording.
People want us to talk about the Fox merger and Captain Marvel. Have you guys seen that
Not
stuff?
yet.
Nope.
I mean, I did see Captain Marvel. Actually, I went out of my way to see the other week because I wanted to make sure, because I'm always out of the conversations because I never see movies in theaters. And the one time I actually go on my way to watch it, we don't talk about it. And it's okay. It's a generic Marvel movie, to be honest.
Damn, but it takes place in the 90s.
It does take place in the 90s. There's no smoking, so it's very unauthentic. It's fun.
Here's one question from Dean Bicoy. You guys hyped for the redub of Evangelion? I don't know who's going to be playing anybody. Part of me thinks it's going to be the Stranger Things kids, and that makes me scared.
Oh God! Hey, remember when like a
the Disney thing and they only use actors from other Netflix shows?
Yeah.
Remember like Disney, like they for Ponyo they hired like
Tina
God.
Fey.
Montana's little sister and
Tina Fey.
a Jonas Brothers little brother or something.
Yeah, and,
one of
and
the Jonases.
Liam Neeson and Tina Fey. Like,
What?
Tina Fey did a dub in an anime, and that makes me so happy.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure Anne Hathaway played the protagonist in The Cat Returns, so
Yeah.
A strange time.
And no, Disney got like actual celebrities for their Miyazaki dubs.
Yeah,
'cause
'cause
how
it-
else are you supposed to sell a movie? You can't do it on its own merits. That's
Hey.
not how. That's how. Not that people don't watch movies
Time to eat.
to watch a good movie. They only watch it for celebrities.
Hey, I'm Billy Crystal as the fire thing from Howl's Castle. Hey.
Didn't Howl's Moving Castle have a lot of people like Christian Bale?
Yeah. Christian Bale was Howl. Yeah.
Yeah. And then wasn't Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service Christian Dunst or something?
Oh,
Maybe.
Also, whose microphone's playing?
you.
whose microphone?
Oh, I think someone's listening to the podcast really loud, or I heard my voice reverbed.
I
Yeah,
got my head. Oh no, I'm getting
Yeah, I
attacked.
got headphones.
I do too.
I got headphones. It's not me.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh well, no worries.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like people come for quality anyway.
No,
How
right now I'm
it's
just playing
true.
Turok, so yeah, I'm paying attention, but I'm just playing Turok and getting shot at by this dinosaur with guns strapped to its back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the tree trops level.
Yeah, Kristen Dunst, Phil Hartman. Like, yeah, they had a bunch of celebrities in that one too.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even realize that was them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then like the nerdy kid from it was Matthew Lawrence from Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how did the world meet him?
He met the world first of all. Not even paying attention.
Does Boy Meets World crossover with Scott Pilgrim? Like, this boy was like, "Hey, stop hurting the world," and Scott Pilgrim's like, "No, I gotta defeat the world."
Good one.
Never
Good
mind.
job.
That's terrible.
People want to know our thoughts on Wonderpark.
Oh god, I saw that. It was
How was
oh
it?
god. Okay, so it's a Nickelodeon movie, so I'll cover it eventually. But I mean, it feels like the spark notes of a good idea, except they just completely rush through everything. Like there's a montage where they're all happy and having fun, and then like out of nowhere it just says, "Hey, you're dying." It's like, wait, what? It just like goes from 0 to 60 in depression.
Hey,
Just
by
like,
the way,
whoa, slow it down.
Jesus Christ, that is it's like Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah, just like
Oh.
fucking 0 to 6 down.
Now I gotta see it. I gotta go see it now.
It's-
yeah, that
I mean-
sounds great. I'm actually like 100% down to clown with that.
the movie's just such a, it just feels like there's ideas there, but they need to flesh them out. Like there was potential there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, apparently in this world, if you're on a field trip and you just wander off, the school won't count how many kids are on the bus. They'll just go, fuck it.
I mean,
They don't
fuck
give a
it,
shit.
less little shits they got to put up with. So
Yeah,
I can't blame them.
yeah. Such a
Mhm.
kind of that movie's a mess.
Any of our
Oh,
guests
oh,
have a question? What?
Also, it has no director apparently because the director got Me Too'd and they scrubbed his name from anything. Like they say it's like the first movie in the history of cinema to not have a director, supposedly.
That's not true.
I don't think that's possible.
That's
Although-
shocking.
Although I wouldn't be surprised if they literally meant it had no director, considering the amount of tone shifts.
Mhm.
Just got a bunch of people in here say, "Hey, you like movies?"
Oh, this reminds me, like, do you guys remember that UPN show Game Over?
No.
It was
No.
kind of like American Dad, but CGI, and it's about people living in a video game, kind of like Wreck-It Ralph.
So nothing like American Dad.
It kind of has the same family dynamic, you know. But I was reading the DVD's director notes, and the director said, "Yeah, when we started this, we didn't even storyboard it. We just went at it, and it was a horrible idea." And it's like, what the fuck were you people thinking? Why would you not storyboard a fucking animated show? How did
Have they not worked in animation before?
I don't know. I think it was like their first times for a lot of people. So like, I don't know why they would just like, hey, let's not storyboard. Let's just
It
go
sounds
at it.
like something someone who doesn't know how to cartoon
It's
to
just
do.
I want to find the director and just ask him, what the fuck were you people thinking? It was only for the first episode, and it was just like, what? How is that possible?
I mean, can you tell? Is that episode like really like visually weird?
I haven't watched the show in forever, so I don't even. It's that forgettable. Like, I feel it's if someone redid the idea, it could be a good show. No, like I talked about in my top 10 ripoffs or incidences video. There's an interesting premise that could be fleshed out for something else. No.
Someone asked, "What's the most annoying song you've ever heard?" And I think it's what you sung earlier.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Why?
Yeah.
What did I do? Yeah.
The question has been answered. We did it, kids.
Mind if I answer a question?
Do it.
Go for it.
Let's see. I think I saw a comment asking what people thought about the Batman Ninja Turtles film, and I think, well, I hope
Wait,
it's
is
good.
that out?
Well,
I
there's
saw
a
the
trailer
trailer.
for it.
Looks rad as fuck.
I hope
seen
it's
the
good
trailer
because
yet.
I like Batman and I like Ninja Turtles. So, I mean, match made in heaven. I hope it's good.
It looks like your typical, like, for y'all who haven't seen the trailer, it just looks like your typical team meetup. You know, they meet up in a city. There's a misunderstanding, so that way you get to see him fight for a bit, and then they're like, "Oh, wait, it's actually the main villain," and then they go fight the bad guy.
Yeah.
So it'll probably just be like your typical fun little crossover. I'm not expecting anything like crazy from it, but I'm sure it'll
Yeah.
at least be fun.
Yeah, because
That's all
have
I
you
thought.
guys?
I want
seen
Raphael
these-
to fuck.
Oh. Have you seen these
Whoops.
like DC movies that they kind of feel like they're like, I don't know, have no the bare minimum of animation budget. They kind of feel very bland, you know.
They're
like
they're
clips
very
from a-
cheap. They're very cheap. They turn a good profit. You guys could literally just invest a couple million more dollars, and it'd look so much better, please.
Yeah, it's
Just a couple million more.
yeah.
Like
Is
legit.
that like? Sorry.
No, like legit. Just come on, guys. It's like Toon Boom makes animation like way more easier than it used to be. I'm not saying it is easy. I'm just saying, you know, just hire a better studio or something. Come on, I just want to I just want a DC movie with a lot of Sakuga in it. Come on.
What's Sakuga?
Sakuga is just like really, really fucking good animation. Like, look up like Sakuga Boro or something, and like you'll see what I mean.
Sounds suggestive. But speaking about animation, you guys see Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix?
Not yet.
Nope.
No one?
No,
No.
just you.
Oh.
No spoilers, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Okay,
gonna
I
watch it
won't,
soon.
but I'll make a video. I'll make a video of it soon. Like it does fall into the trap of a lot of them just being like, "Hey, look how edgy we are." But you know, some of them are pretty good, like the Robert Valley one.
That's usually how vignettes go, like vignette movies.
You mean
Yeah.
vignette?
Vignette.
If you look at the poster to Love, Death, and Robots, the official poster promotion, they cross out a Netflix original series. They cross out Netflix and put in a NSFW original series.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So Netflix didn't. So it's not Netflix.
I guess not, because it's NSFW, a
It
whole new
belongs
streaming
to
service.
NSFW.
A streaming service for porn. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't that just Pornhub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support your
Basically.
local cam girls.
Oh God.
I support that message.
Bob,
Agreed.
Dodongo, do you have?
What's
Do you want to pick a question? This.
Oh,
stream-
okay.
Just the chat is in the chat.
Oh yeah, I saw Austin NK was asking about our thoughts on Toy Story 4.
We didn't talk about Toy Story 4.
Because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
because it's just another fucking Toy Story movie.
No,
What do
no.
Interesting. I
I
guess.
like it.
Woody gets
No, but
separated
Bo
from
Peep-
the main. Woody gets separated from the main
Peep-
group, meets a new bunch of characters, and has to learn a lesson. Oh boy!
But I'm just so excited because she like disappeared in the third movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she broke. Like they made it seem like she died or something.
Oh,
Well,
was
because
like-
if you look at her
Oh, you
arm,
died.
Yeah.
her arm has a bandage around it, so maybe she did break.
That was like the
Maybe
most
she's-
upsetting thing about Toy Story 3.
I bet
the
she's
second
gonna be
most
the
upsetting
sleeper
thing.
villain. I bet she's
Yeah.
gonna be
Oh,
like,
that
"You
would
abandoned me, Woody."
No,
You could
No.
be
I
right.
wouldn't do that to Bo Peep.
She's
I
like,
don't
"No, they
know.
didn't."
Look,
They already did her wrong
if she
once.
wasn't in the last movie, then they clearly consider her disposable. And Disney
Yeah.
is all up on those twists lately. They gotta
Well,
have a twist.
Like, if you look at her design from before, she was like all glass, wasn't she? Or like porcelain or something?
Porcelain, maybe?
She still is
Yeah.
Something like
porcelain.
that.
Yeah.
Plasticky.
It's just
Well, it was
more
her outfit.
She had a dress. Oh, you're right. Fuck.
It
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
been
because now her
19
dress
years.
cloth.
She's like a cyborg now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's totally out for vengeance. Just you wait, there's gonna be a million fucking articles of like, oh man, that Toy Story twist, so genius, right?
So
It's
for
like
sure, I'm going to assume that the plot of the movie, at least a part of it, is going to be the dolly that's chasing after Woody in the antique store. Probably wants Woody's sound box because I think hers is broken.
Oh, that's creepy. That's really dark.
Yeah.
So I don't know how Bo Peep would be the sleeper villain in that particular scenario, but I'm for it, even though I hate it.
What? Maybe she loves someone else and she has to sacrifice Woody in order.
She loves the doll that needs its
Yeah, and she
voice box.
loves the dolly.
Yeah. She loves some. She's a lesbian now.
Yeah.
That's the twist.
She's like,
Yeah.
grab the screwdriver.
Just like Judy Hopps.
Hop on this.
Yeah, Judy Hopps in the sequel to I Will Survive, the comic.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No, it's great because she turns out to be a lesbian, and she's just like, and Nick's like, "No, come back to me," and Judy's like, "Ha, no, I'm gay." The end. It was
Yeah.
great.
Also, I got the abortion. No thanks to you, Nick.
Gay for more
Yeah.
men.
Yeah,
What?
no, seriously, go read that Zootopia abortion comic.
No,
You got
it's
it.
actually like really fun because Nick just gets fucking destroyed. And there's
Oh.
Arby's in the background, which is great because
What?
he knows about the fucking parodies.
Did they sponsor them?
No, it's there. Someone made this
Oh.
parody comic of "I Will Survive," where they like
I know, but I
change the
wanted them to
text.
sponsor them. Just like, hey, your
Oh, no,
comics.
that'd be great.
I mean,
That's what I'm
Arby's
using here.
Arby's is content to dabble with forbidden things like waifus, so you know.
Yeah.
So in that particular regard, if Arby's did fund this fan comic, it would become copyright infringement because the person's making money off of ideas and concepts they don't own.
Ooh, that's true. We could get into some real hot shit here.
Hot shit.
But that would spin a giant news outlet, like cycle about how Arby's is getting sued by Disney for supporting I don't know if that's the publicity they want, but it would be good advertisement.
Ooh, yes.
I mean, they could be like, Disney's just trying to censor the gay. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Gay for more men.
Also, Bobdunga, you did get a question, right? Bobdunga,
Wifey.
hello.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Hello? Hello?
I think she's
Whoa.
gone.
Huh?
She's dead.
She had
Oh,
enough
wait,
of this
I'm
BS.
alive. I'm alive. What
There you
happened?
are. I
Did
was
you fall
asking.
asleep?
No, my
She
internet.
will survive.
I was asking if you got a question in. I forgot if you did, because that conversation went so fast.
Oh, I did. It was the Toy Story.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That whole conversation just went so fast.
But, okay, so Forky, the possibility. So, like, what counts as a toy in this universe?
Oh, the spork
Existentialism.
guy, right? Yeah, that is a weird concept.
Okay, so let me pitch you this idea.
Mhm.
It's is the toys are actually not alive, and this is what the kids. So the Toy Story 1 through 3 is what Andy imagined the toys were going through, and so we're actually seeing the movie through his imagination. And the reason why the characters and story stays the same once they switch to Bonnie is because when he was telling Bonnie about the characters, he was actually giving her his headcanon.
I mean, he was explaining all the stories about like their backstories when he gave them when he gave her the toys.
And then
That
they
does
could
make
rip off
sense.
that. And then they could rip off that scene for the Lego Movie, and that'll be their twist this time.
Fuck Pixar. Sick of them. Just delete them.
Oh, yeah, Sony is our new Pixar.
Yeah, give us more Spider-Verse like movies, Sony.
They make one good movie, and you guys are
Surf's
sucking
Up
its
was
dick.
good.
I mean,
Surf's Up was great.
Quality or quantity, it's the best damn movie.
Yeah, no,
That's pretty good. Don't get me wrong.
legit, like,
It's not so much that Sony decides to be good as much as it is just the Sony is allowing Phil Lord and or Chris Miller to work on a project again, because like they're responsible for like 90% of the good shit coming out of Sony these days.
just let them run the whole department.
Yeah.
Just give them Sony.
Yeah.
Just give us Clone High the sequel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clone College. Let's not forget
Nice alliteration.
The Night That's Blue says, let's not forget that they made the Emoji Movie. Yes, that is true. However,
Yeah.
like,
Well, Nintendo made the Virtual Boy, so whatevs.
yeah, like legit, 1 year ago they made the Emoji Movie, and then that year later they made Spider-Verse. It's like, talk about a
The
fucking
Emoji
blow
Movie
up.
probably funded Spider-Verse.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It was the passion project that they worked hard on in order to
Maybe that was like an elaborate scheme, like, oh, we'll do the Emoji Movie for all the money, and then we'll give you guys something beautiful.
That's just how movies work. That's
That is-
Hollywood.
that is true.
Yeah, that's just how they do their thing.
Okay.
Oh, people want to know what we think about James Gunn coming back to the MCU.
I'm so fucking happy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
good
really
that
cool.
shit's finally over.
Yeah,
now.
like I'm so happy. Now we get 2 superhero James Gunn movies.
It's the best of both worlds.
We might actually get a good Suicide Squad.
That's
We'll
DC
see.
though.
I know, but he's working on it.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
We'll
two
see.
James Gunn movies.
So that's what the other one. I wasn't keeping tabs on what he was doing. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna get a Joker that's likable?
No.
I'm an idea.
No.
Will we get one that actually wears a suit?
We had one. It was Jack Nicholson,
Yeah, that was like in the 90s. Well, 89, but you know.
and technically, the Dark Knight Joker also wore a suit.
Yeah.
We only have one Joker that doesn't wear a suit.
Choke on this.
We live in a society.
Melvin!
Melvin.
Oh, God, no.
brother of the Joker.
Oh no, I couldn't myself.
No.
God damn it.
You're deleted.
Please delete me, yes.
Deleted. Retconned. Super Genesis
I
waved.
wonder, if when Jared Leto's hitting on chicks and he's like, by the way, I was the Joker.
Yeah.
Do you think? No, I feel like you'd be more like, hey, so want to be my Harley?
Oh God, you. Do you want to be my
Oh.
do you want to be my emotionally abused girlfriend? Whenever people are like, be like Joker and Harley, I just like.
Oh,
gag.
I got a fun story about that. So,
Oh boy, here
so
we go.
a while back when I still used Facebook, this one person who was like a friend of a friend posted this whole Joker Harley meme and was like, just like me in the Bay. And I responded with, their relationship was actually like really abusive, right? And I even included some pictures from the comics where that was happening, and she was like, no, it's just fascinating. Like a month later, she got divorced.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wonk wonk.
That's
I mean,
funny
honestly-
as fuck.
A lot of people tend to use really bad, like people are like, let's be Scott and Ramona, let's be Romeo and Juliet, let's be Harley and Joker. Like people love to look at relationships that are popular and not look at the fact that they're all really terrible.
Let's be Caesar and Cleopatra.
More
Let's
people
be
need
Caesar
to
and a
like
knife.
Bob and Linda Belcher. That's a great relationship.
That's actually legitimately good.
Oh
It's
yeah.
wonderful. Oh my god.
Let's be Caesar and Brutus. Why do you
At
think
two,
Brutus
Robo?
betrayed Caesar? It's because Caesar was with Cleopatra and not with him. You can't. That's my. You can't prove me wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Well, that was a good convo. Okay. Y'all want to do like one or two more questions, or
Yeah, I got to pick one.
Robo, pick a question.
Okay. This was from Joe Tunes. Question: what is the saddest cartoon death you guys have seen?
Oh crap!
The robot, the baby robot from Sonic Underground.
Agreed. Absolutely.
I know that they're like, I always avoided like Once Upon a Forest when I was growing up because everyone just fucking dies in the beginning of that movie. Y'all ever seen that movie?
I have not.
No.
Okay, so it starts. It's like a fun animal film, yay! And there's kids, and they're just like going out, hanging out with their teacher friend, and then meanwhile we see like this truck rolling by with like toxic shit in it, and it crashes, and then like the smog covers their fun animal village, and then you get to see the kids arrive home and find out that their parents are fucking dead, like suffocated at the table, and like they're just barely able to save like their little sister, and like everyone else is gone.
What the fuck?
I know.
What's this called again?
Once Upon a Forest.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty boring movie apart from that, to be honest. Just that one part made me cry like every single time.
I can't
So,
think. I can't think of a.
I remember I was really young when I saw it, but Watership Down. Oh god.
Oh lord.
No.
I should not have been watching that. But like just the ending with Hazel, I was so small and confused. I was like, wait, where'd they go? What?
Oh.
Oh.
This isn't the answer. This isn't exactly the answer to the question, but it's the only one I can think of that's kind of relevant. But at the end of the Spider-Man PS4 game, there's a character who dies.
Hold on. I'm not listening.
I'm not spoiling it. I'm just saying that someone dies. I'm not saying who. And it fucking got me, and I was like, oh. But yeah, that's it. I won't extrapolate any further, but yeah.
Yeah.
Who? I can't think of any. I want to say.
I'm not.
No, that wasn't.
I'm not
That
telling
wasn't
you.
sad. No. I'm trying to think of a sad death.
Pops from regular show.
Oh, fuck off.
I was thinking maybe Ray from The Princess and the Frog, but half the time I rewatch that, I'm also laughing.
What about Allie from Up?
Oh, but that's the one everybody goes to.
Yeah, you mean the only scene in the movie that everybody remembers and nothing else?
Well, here, let's talk about that. Let's talk about scenes that were supposed to be sad, but they were actually just really funny.
Ooh, yes, I like this one.
But Sonic Underground Robot Baby.
Yeah, Sonic's death from Sonic 06, where he gets shot with a laser.
Ooh, what you say?
Dude, speaking of which, real-time fan dub for that's coming up. I play Silver. Get hype. It was.
I was gonna play that.
Funny.
I was gonna play in that, and then I was forgotten.
So for me, it was when Dobby died in the Harry Potter movies.
Oh no.
Like at first, I was feeling kind of sad, like oh no, Dobby. But then, like, I guess I disassociated for a second or something, and I just realized that I'm watching like Daniel Radcliffe cradle a tiny wrinkly man and just crying his eyes out. and I
want a proper burial. No magic.
Oh.
And they were, and the people in the theater were so mad at me, but it's just a tiny, tiny man.
Oh my god.
Just a tiny, wrinkly man.
Wait, were you in the theater as the movie came out? Or
I saw the movie when it came out.
Oh man, I know everybody like they cried at certain scenes. Yeah, so it's just like
they were crying with Dobby, except for me,
with like all these Pottermore fans turning to you.
And they were not happy.
Oh, it's not a death, but it's still supposed to be a very sad moment. But always, I love this scene. But the second Michael Bay Turtles movie, Out of the Shadows, the one where
I know what you're gonna go on.
The scene where the turtles are breaking into a police station and they get caught, and then the police like aim guns at them, and like, what are those things? They're monsters. They're monsters. And Mikey's like, We're not monsters.
No, you don't. No, Pan, you don't have. You're not. Pan, you're not getting the exact cadence right. He's not like crying or sobbing. He just under his breath goes,
No.
"We're not monsters. We're not monsters." You good? You good? You good, buddy?
You okay?
Someone asked us, so when are we going to do another movie review or movie commentary?
Yeah, Pan. I want to do another movie commentary. I want to watch Atop the Fourth Wall.
What do we watch?
Atop the Fourth Wall. Atop the Fourth Wall. Atop the Fourth Wall.
Scarecrow. Yeah,
please
like
no.
Scarecrow.
Fuck the
Please
Scarecrow.
don't.
That movie's lame.
That movie fucking rules.
No, it doesn't. It's not as good as Atop the Fourth Wall.
Keep in mind, my choice is Death Note.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd do Death
That
Note.
one's great. That movie's. I fucking love Death Note.
I like Adam was like ranting about how like it wasn't even ironically funny, and then I saw this scene where Willem Dafoe as
No, it is hilarious. I don't know what he's talking about.
he was like
Okay.
no, let me finish.
Okay, you go, sweetheart. You do that.
And then where Willem Dafoe is like, how very interesting, and Elle just turns, would you shut the fuck up? And he continues to what he was saying. I'm just like, that's me. It's my sense of humor.
That was legit one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Wait, that wasn't like an edit? I saw that on Twitter.
No,
Yeah.
that was in the movie. He actually said that. He was like, "Will you shut the fuck up?"
Oh, God, I love that. I just that's my sense of humor. Is just like somebody being overly serious and then somebody's dryly and sardonically, just shut the fuck up. Okay.
But my legitimately my favorite moment in that whole fucking movie is when it reveals that they both written each other's names in the Death Note, and it's the part like, you wrote my name, you wrote mine. It's just like over the top
God.
yelling. I love it.
Oh my god! Or the chase scene where he was where Light was chasing him. I swear to God, all you need to do is like edit button prompts in there, and it'll look exactly like a fucking Heavy Rain chase scene.
See,
That was so good.
when we talked about Death Note when it came out, the reason why I was so salty when Adam would just rant about the director and such was I wanted this moment. This is exactly what I wanted, was us riffing on it and joking.
Yeah.
And he kind of like
Movie's
stole
so
that
fucking
from me.
funny. I love it. Adam's a killjoy because Death Note is fucking hilarious.
You hear that,
And
Adam? Fuck you!
And I love the manga, so don't at me.
Okay, but no, Malik, what was your story? I want to hear your story. I've been thinking about this for the last 2 minutes.
So I was thinking, Batman Beyond, we've recently been watching it like in the last few years or so. And I mean, it's really serious, but me and my brother like to rip things apart sometimes, just make fun of things.
Good.
And there was one episode where they were looking for some kid and they got to his parents' house, and his parents are like, they have like a dysfunctional relationship. And the husband tells the wife to get back in the kitchen, right? He goes, get back in the kitchen. And me and my brother, like years ago, we saw like an old Smash Brothers machinima where they used that line for Captain Falcon. He said, get back in the kitchen. And then like years later, when we saw Batman Beyond, we heard that line, our jaws dropped. And then we just burst out laughing. It's like, this is where it came from?
Reminds me of, you ever seen Static Shock?
Yes.
There's this episode where like he goes where Virgil goes to like his friend's house and his dad's like a racist, and Virgil leaves and his son is all like, you made me lose my best friend because of your stupid racism.
I hate you.
Your stupid racism, like fucking says that.
Stupid dangle racism. Ugh.
That reminds me. That just reminds me of the Korra comic where Kaya is like, oh yeah, by the way, the Fire Nation Fire Lord Sozin hated the gays and arrested and exterminated them. And then Korra in response says this. This is verbatim what she says. That guy was the worst.
I mean, I think that's part of the joke.
And it wasn't though. That was legit like, yeah, that's Korra's response was, man, Hitler was the worst. Because it's played deathly seriously straight. Kaya's
kind of like the Lizzie McGuire Robot Chicken skit where it was like Hillary Duff playing Anne Frank, and it just cuts to like the cartoon Hillary Duff saying, "I'm Hillary Duff, and Nazis are so uncool."
It was literally that, but unironically.
The rain come and take my thing.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah. Anybody else? One more question before we Ooh, yeah, this is a good one. I think we can all answer. Don't at me 69 asks, what's your favorite, most trashy fan fiction that you completed or have seen?
Like Red?
Yeah, they asked for Sonic originally, but I just made it like blanket fan fiction period. So yeah.
I don't read fan fiction.
Me neither.
Y'all have never been sent a fan fiction by your friend who like hates you.
No.
You're just like, wow.
Literally the only
like
one
me.
was Sonic Shoe.
Dipper Goes to Taco Bell is my vote. That one's
What was that
awful.
one? The one there's this really bad one that I read a long time ago. It's like the Harry Potter one. Is it
My Immortal?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's so funny. Oh man, I love My Immortal. I sent it to my friend Sid Snap, who is coming to MomoCon, by the way. You can meet her there. And she laughed so hard she literally needed to leave her room and go for a walk because she couldn't be in the same room as the computer that she read My Immortal on.
Oh.
That's how powerful that fanfic is.
Somebody did like a cartoon version of all the chapters. I don't know who it was, but it was
I think
just
it was
really
Internet
good.
Historian.
Mr. Poggington.
Yeah. It
I
was
think his
great.
name is- yeah.
Isn't
my
Dipper
God.
Goes to Taco Bell a YouTube poop?
Oh no.
Yes, it
So-
is, actually. Anyway, sorry,
it is.
sorry.
So for me, I actually read fan fiction all the time.
Of course, you do.
Because shut up.
Yeah.
So I found this one where, okay, so for some reason this is like a super popular ship. It's Chris Thorndike from Sonic X
And Dave
And-
the Intern.
and Dave the Intern, but also they really like the idea of Chris Thorndike. Oh, and Dave the Intern's a character from Sonic Boom, like the TV show.
He's
For
this
some
really
reason-
he's this really nerdy, like bucktooth braced idiot nerd. That's his character,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, and
Clarify.
so for some reason this ship AU thing, whatever, also has the idea that Chris is in like Barker's like circus, and Barker is also a character from Sonic Boom. He's like an evil circus
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
And they, it's like this creepy, like, because like I found a fic of it, and it's like this, like they acknowledge the fact that Chris is younger than Barker,
Chris
like
is
that Barker's an
slave.
adult and he's a child,
Chris is
and
slave.
like they play these fucking like mind games with each other, and like it's this shipping thing, but it's also like for the relationship, like they like it. This like actual child and like this creepy like abusive adult, and it was very gross, but also it was like weird and trashy, and I kind of love it. I
Mwah.
kind of love
Good night, everybody.
it because it was so bad.
Man, fan fictions are terrible.
There's a lot of good fics in the
Without
no,
world.
fan fictions, we wouldn't have 50 Shades of.
Okay, so yeah,
Fifty
fan
Shades
fictions
of
are terrible. Thanks for
And we wouldn't
reconfirming.
have the Jenny Nichols video on trapped in an island with Josh Hutcherson.
Okay, that is really
I don't
good.
know who the fuck John Hutcherson is.
Josh Hutcherson was this guy from the Hunger Games. That's about it.
Yeah.
He's just generic good-looking celebrity.
Wasn't he
Oh.
like PETA?
I don't know.
PETA.
I think he was in Zathura.
Fell off.
Sorry,
Shit, I got-
Pan.
Sorry, I fucking fell. I was playing. Sorry.
PETA, why did you volunteer as tribute?
I don't know, Lois. It just seemed like a good idea at the time. Man, this mistake reminds me of the time when I mixed up rotten milk with regular milk. That's it. That's a joke. But yeah, we've been at this for quite some time now, so I think y'all ready to get this bread, hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
everybody, let's go around from Robo to Malik to Bobdunga, and y'all tell us some projects you're working on. What y'all doing?
So let's see. So you can find me on my YouTube channel. I made a video talking about Canadian cartoons. It's the best of Canadian television. I'm working on part 2 right now. So stay tuned for that. Go watch the first part. It's really good.
I said Robo first, you loathsome cunt.
No, you... Wow! How dare you?
Perish.
Now I feel bad. Okay, forget what I just said.
Better.
Well, no, we can't
Okay,
because
Robo,
it's
you go
too late.
first.
It's too late.
Yeah,
it's here.
Too late.
Okay,
Too
Robo,
late.
go.
Okay, I don't make videos anymore. I mean, you can watch my old ones if you want, just so I'll get money from them, but you don't have to. I pretty much primarily exist on Twitter and DeviantArt these days. I'm working on a Sonic Boom fan comic. A new chapter comes out every month. New chapter should be out by the end of this week, actually. I appear on Snapcube all the time. I'm doing a Darkest Fairy Let's Play with them, and also I'm in the upcoming Sonic 06 dub. And I'm in a podcast with Nolan about the Sonic movie. That's about all I've got going on.
How do I follow that up? Good lord.
Well, try your best.
Okay, well, I do YouTube stuff, as I said earlier. So, the next video I'll be working on is probably a Bratz Rock Angels review. Yeah.
Ooh.
You gotta link your channel, because
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna marathon this shit.
Same.
All right. The last video I did was actually on that Cartoon Summer Resort game. So if you guys are interested in that, then you can check that out. I also stream sometimes, but yeah, that's about it.
Perfect. All right. Thank you guys for bombing in. Except you, Bobdunga, Izzy invited you, so you're off the hook on that.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah,
I'm saying that Bobdunga didn't like fucking bomb the call, unlike these two over here. These are-
that's true.
Bobdunga.
Well, I am
Bob
the bomb, so you know.
Of course. All right. Pan, play us off. I don't care. Whatever. I don't know. Eat food.
I'm sorry.
Bye,
I'm not doing that again.
Bye.
Bye, watch the Scarecrow.
Bye.
Oh, someone asked about Dark Simpsons. Go watch Dark Simpsons on YouTube. Bye.
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 Can Pan post at least one acapella online of Emily and Stephanie singing?
Oh boy. Yo. Dreamin'. Don't give it up, Luffy. Dreamin'. Don't give it up, Zolo. Dreamin'. Don't give it up, Nami. Dreamin'. Don't give it up. Here's how the story goes. We found out about a treasure in the Grand Line. There's no doubt the pirates whose eyes on it, he'll sing. He'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king. Oh. His name is Luffy. That's Monkey D. Luffy. Gonna be king of the pirates. He's made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo, he took a bite of dumb gum.
Something like that.
Yeah? Yeah? You good, bud?
His name is Zolo. He's just like a samurai and L-A-D-Y, Nami Sunshine. Usopp doing that marksman thing. Sanjay's cooking. Chopper's doctoring. Oh, this is like season 2. Yeah. Set sail for One Piece. It's the name of the treasure in the Grand Line. Yeah. Set sail for One Piece.